Let your yes mean yes, and your no mean no. Anything more is from the evil one. Matthew 5:37.
All right, you're a Muslim, right?
Yes, I am. Thanks to
Beautiful.
David Wood. I'll definitely give him a shout out for that. I converted 3 years ago, and David was a big inspiration. I've been watching him for a while.
Have you ever had a conversation with someone who says, you converted, I watched you, David Wood, and you converted? Have you ever actually spoken to a person that said that? Is this about to be the first?
It's possible, but I can't recall any. So yeah, this might be the first right now.
Well, this might be the first.
Who's the tall guy from England? I forgot what his name is.
Muhammad Ajab.
Oh, is that who it was?
The one who said that Allah prays for Muhammad.
Oh yeah, he destroyed David Wood, man.
Yeah, he destroyed him by saying that Allah.
He didn't know the Arabic. He didn't know the Arabic on live TV, bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
wait. Who didn't?
David Wood, you, my son.
What did I say? Well, hang on, because I have to go. But what did I get wrong Arabic wise?
We can pull it up. We can pull up the whole video.
What did I get wrong? What did I get wrong?
The video.
Oh man,
what did I get wrong?
You made a specific claim. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, you don't even remember the claim. Darn.
You made a specific claim, and it was because you didn't know the Arabic.
Not convenient.
It was Yusalli. It was about the word Salli. It was you were saying that
because I was saying what?
I don't remember exactly. I watched it pretty recently.
I'll tell you exactly.
It was something about you saying we prayed to that Allah prayed to Muhammad.
That was a lie. I will convert. Okay. I will convert to Islam if you show me saying that in that debate. Here's what's absolutely amazing, and I have to go with this. Here's what's absolutely amazing. I said according to the Quran, Surah 33:56, Allah prays for Muhammad. I said Allah prays for Muhammad.
There you go. That's what I said.
And then Muhammad Hijab stood up and said he's going to have to give me a free Arabic lesson. I don't know what I'm talking about. And he said to the audience, David says that Allah prays to Muhammad. It's not to Muhammad. It's for Muhammad. And then the crowd burst into cheers. You're saying exactly what? Did you pay attention? I said Allah prays for Muhammad. If you want to say that's wrong, fine, say that's wrong. But Muhammad Hijab got up, said that I said something I didn't say, then agreed with what I actually said, claimed to refute me, and the entire audience burst into cheers. And to this day, Muslims come up to me, haha, you said this thing that they didn't hear from me. They somehow zero in on what Muhammad Hijab says that I claimed, and then they all cheer for it. But anyway, the reason that's actually an excellent point, because we're talking about attention, and we're talking about people who are sort of rallying around different people and so on. And again, this is for anyone who doesn't know, everyone's going to have to deal with this, and it's going to be in increasing fashion, because when people start feeling like they're in danger because there are all these ideas that are coming at them and so on, the tendency is to rally around some hero. And then once you rally around some hero, then the tendency is not to question him, because that would threaten your membership in the group, which is there to protect you and so on.
Honestly,
So
David, I feel like you haven't recovered from that debate. You haven't recovered since then.
All right. Well, anyway, hey, David, before you go, just because I wanted to kind of get one scientific.
Oh, wait. Let me just finish that point right there. So notice, think of this from a non-Muslim's perspective.
Right.
I stand up and I say, hey, I have an issue with the theology here. It says that Allah prays for Muhammad.
Right.
Allah and his angels pray for Muhammad. And then the response, haha, David said this, which I didn't say. He said he was waiting for it, which means he knows that I've been using that criticism, so he knows what I actually said. He said, David said this, something I never said. And then he agrees with what I actually said, which is like his stamp of approval on what I actually said. And then for years, Muslims boast that I've been destroyed. From a non-Muslim's perspective, we're looking at that and going, is this what dawah actually is? Someone makes something up, pretends to respond to it, actually agrees, and you just cheer because no one's actually paying attention to what was actually said. They just pay attention to, I refuted him.
Well,
anyway, the point is we understand that anyone can jump into a discussion. I destroyed you.
Right.
And if you're looking at what's actually said. So the point is, if you're looking at that from a non-Muslim perspective, you're going, that's actually concerning. That he could literally just say anything he wants right there.
But is it vice versa?
And they would cheer for him.
The goal of us talking to Christians should always be come to common terms, right? You heard that in the debate. That's what he opened up with in that debate. And any Muslim who's talking from a logical side, that's our goal, is to come to common terms, because we have more in common than we don't.
Not with people who eat the Quran, bro. Not with people who eat the Quran, who depict the Prophet.
Or people who say they're going after people's wives.
Muslims have done bad things. Christians have done bad things, brother. All my friends growing up are Christian. I'm a die like I'm a Muslim till the end. And it's like I respect Christians.
I respect Christians too, just not this one. I respect. I understand. I don't respect David Wood, bro.
I understand.
Do you think that Muhammad Hijab was correct when he said that Allah prays for Muhammad?
I mean, we can talk about that later. Like that, I'd have to brush up on my Arabic.
I have to go. So if there's any final thing that involves me,
yeah. So my thing to you is just I want to hear your point on just a very simple scientific miracle about the water, about the two oceans of water not crossing, basically. What do you think?
So the question is, how could someone 14 centuries ago know that there's fresh water over here and there's salt water over here, and I can drink the fresh water and not the salt water, and there's a barrier in between them? Read your commentaries. Up until this was used as a Dawa argument, it was said that the barrier is land. In other words, they're thinking a lake over here and a sea over here, and barrier is there's land between them. If I recall correctly, it's Ibn Kathir. You want to look it up real quick? Look up Ibn Kathir.
I'm saying from the
Ibn
Quran.
Kathir al-Tabari and al-Qurtubi all say it.
Yeah. So they say that land is the barrier that's being referred to there. If you're saying it's something else, there is no barrier.
That's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications, and don't forget to leave a comment below.